Jade Tenica, thank you very much. And Game 5 is upon us here in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And here to discuss that is myself, Dominic Lavoie, Luke Platt, Armani Lingo, and Caden Mendiola. Vegas coming into this tonight's game up 3-1 in the series. 2 big wins in Winnipeg. Got some pretty good scoring up and down the lineup. Chandler Stevenson leading the team, 6 points, 2 goals, 4 assists through 4 games. You also have the captain, Mark Stone, playing like he never missed a beat. Just give me your guys' input on the scoring up and down the lineup.
Yeah, for sure. I got to highlight Mark Stone. I mean, he started out a little rusty early in the series, but everybody seemed to be struggling in Game 1 for the Knights. But he's really shaken off that rust. I mean, he's got 5 points in 4 games, and he's been a huge X factor so far for the Knights.
Yeah, and what wins playoff series is solid goaltending, and the Golden Knights are getting that from Laurent Brossoit. I mean, right now he's out battling Connor Hellebuyck, who is a top 5 goalie in the league, and when the Golden Knights need him to step up, he has stepped up. You look at Game 2. In the first period, the Jets were rolling, and Laurent Brossoit stepped up. Game 3 in overtime, Laurent Brossoit stepped up. Game 4, the final minutes in the third period, he stepped up. And with that deep goaltending room, the way that Laurent Brossoit is playing, he's going to continue to be the starter for the Golden Knights.
And with the scoring, the centerman has been killing it. Chandler Stevenson with 6 points, Jack Eichel and William Karlsson with 3 goals. And William Karlsson, he's been quiet so far for the most part of the season. Earlier on in the season, he was really good, was scoring a lot. Now in the playoffs, you're seeing him turning up, getting that confidence. Him and Riley Smith are really picking apart that Winnipeg defense, and it's been fun to watch it.
Definitely, and speaking with that defense, it's been a very physical series. There's been a lot of checks. You saw Keegan Kolzar and Brendan Dillon going at it in Game 3. Kind of died off in Game 4, but coming into Game 5, you get punched in the mouth at home twice. You're playing a team that's very physical, and you punch them in the mouth once already. What are you expecting Winnipeg to come out and play like tonight?
Yeah, I expect them to be a quick start for Winnipeg. They're going to try to get on the forecheck and really lay the body on some of those Knights defensemen. I mean, in the first 4 games of this series, 3 of them, the combined hits have been over 100. So it's definitely been one of the most physical series of the playoffs so far, and I expect to see more of that.
Yeah, the Winnipeg Jets, they're on the ropes right now. They're missing Josh Morrissey, their top defenseman, Mark Scheifele, who is also their top offensive player. So they're beat, but don't give this team momentum. And, you know, if you're the Golden Knights, you want to close this series out tonight because, look, I don't want to go back to Winnipeg for Game 6 and give them momentum.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And with Scheifele out, that's going to help Winnipeg level out that kind of the physicalness that they have. They're going to have to rely on Adam Lowry and Nate Schmidt in a way to bring that momentum and bring the energy. VGK, what they have to do tonight is match that energy level, match that intensity. If they can do that tonight, I think they can close out the series.
Definitely, and with Vegas, too, they also have plenty of Stanley Cup experience. And, I mean, this team has been in this position before. If you look back at 2018, Western Conference Finals, same exact scenario. You have Winnipeg, they win Game 1, and then Vegas comes back, wins 3 straight, and they have Winnipeg on the ropes in Winnipeg for the Western Conference Championship. But this time it's flipped. It's not as big, arguably. You have it's the first round. It's just to advance. But Vegas has so much Stanley Cup experience that we've talked about before. You have Ivan Barbashev, just got him at the deadline. Alex Pietrangelo, his teammate on that 2019 Stanley Cup winning team for the Blues. Alec Martinez, the list just goes on and on and on. So with that experience compared to Winnipeg, and they also have a brand new team in comparison to that series, with that quick start that you mentioned, Luke, just how are you expecting them to generate that quick start? Are they going to be checking more, getting the puck back in, like in deep behind the defenseman? What are you expecting them to come out and play as?
Yeah, for both teams' perspective. I mean, Winnipeg, I expect them to attempt that, to get back to their physical game. Excuse me. But for Vegas, I think it's key for them to score first in this game because to get the crowd going at home and all that. But, I mean, because if Winnipeg scores first and builds a lead, then the pressure shifts to Vegas in order to close this team out at home. And Vegas is the heavy favorite, so it's really on them to try to close it out tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, just build the momentum, use the crowd tonight, and like he said, Adam Lowry, guys like those are going to be very physical tonight, and the Jets need that, especially with their injuries. So expect a physical game from the Winnipeg Jets tonight.
Just like you said, Dom, Stanley Cup experience is going to matter in this series, especially tonight with Petro, Barbashev, Martinez. They're going to be in the locker room today, all 3 periods, saying, guys, keep it cool, keep your composure, stick to the job, get focused, and finish the job tonight.
Very well said, but all that's left, Game 5 tonight at T-Mobile Arena. Winnipeg on the ropes, Vegas has a bit of a cushion, but that'll also do it for our Stanley Cup playoff discussion. Thank you guys all for joining us. But for now, Jade Tenica, send it back to you at the desk.